ladies also, and men, ladies and men, also quite handsome. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one, the only, John Shirley!
What's going on, guys? Oh, so my folks are here tonight. Please laugh. Yeah, I really need you to laugh. They've been disappointed more than a few times. Just once would be nice. You know? She might hug me. My mom might hug me tonight. Gotta do well. She told me that. I was telling her, I was like, yeah, my folks are here tonight. It's gonna be pretty stressful. So I'm gonna be going up first. So, yeah. So, a bit about me. I have narcolepsy. And I like how you're laughing at that already. This is gonna be great. I have narcolepsy, and that's ironic because I'm a millennial, which is a really woke generation. That's just me here. It's not a very active community. You know, we don't do a whole lot. It's marches and stuff. It takes effort. I do have a solution to kind of getting the word out about it more, though. Instead of asking girls to sleep with me, I ask if they want to be an activist. It doesn't work, but it's an attempt at least. I feel like I'm doing something for our group. It's not too bad having a disability though nowadays. I feel like it's everybody, society as a whole has become a little bit more accepting of that sort of thing. There was a story actually I was reading about in Pennsylvania. They elected a woman. It was the first person to ever hold a public office who had autism. Which I think it's like you're gonna have thoughts on that. Okay, I think if she does a good job though, that deserves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Just not too loudly. That wouldn't be too good, fighting people and stuff. Just not a good look for an elected official. Not the worst, but not good. It's tough dating with narcolepsy. You go on like a date or something, and you're having like a nice dinner with somebody, and I'm trying to stay awake. I'm just really struggling sometimes, and all she's thinking is I just reviewed the wrong drink or something. It's just pull some Princess Bride shit. It's like this wine. It's. I am single. I'm doing the dating thing. It sucks. My last relationship didn't go well, and that was mostly because I was in it. And the online dating is interesting though. It's I get why, for like women especially too, it's gotta be scary. Is there any women doing like online dating thing in here at all? Anybody? No? Alright. It's alright. It's scary though, right? Like, your biggest fear is that your date's gonna end up being some like murderous, rapey dude or something, and I get it, because that's also my biggest fear is that, my date's gonna be a murderous, rapey dude. I think I'm showing up for Tiffany and some Buffalo Bill motherfucker looks, opens the door and throws some lotion in my hands. It's not a good look. That's not a good first date. No, I don't think so. But yeah, it hasn't been going the greatest. I was starting to get a pain in the ass. I thought about going gay and trying that thing. I was like, fuck it, right? Sorry guys, got your crowd. I'm gonna pander a little bit here. But no, the gay thing ended up being a bigger pain in my ass, actually. There we go. I think my problem with dating though is I don't do too good at romantic gestures. I'm just not good at it. I'm pretty awkward about it, honestly. I had a girl call me daddy one time. I was like, that's weird. I pull out for a reason, don't tell me that. She's like, well, what would you prefer? And I was like, I think I would prefer if you called your daddy. I think you guys have some unresolved issues. You guys need to talk about it a little bit or something, That didn't go well. Another time a girl asked me, she's like, would you take a bullet for me? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take a bullet. I could probably survive a bullet, right? It's just like a little, grazing wound or something. We're all good? Yeah. All right. And she's like, no, that doesn't count though. Like, it has to kill you. Otherwise, how do I know that if you love me? You know? I was like, look, I could die from the bullet for sure, but I think it's kind of fucked up. You find it less romantic if we both survive the encounter, right? You know? And like, that's such an unpredictable, that's a high standard to set on somebody. You know, like, what am I supposed to do? What if he's a bad shot? You know, what if he misses and doesn't kill me? What do I do? You know, am I supposed to call him back over, you know, and just wave him down real fast? Like, hey, you, before you kill her, could you please I don't want to have this fight when we go wherever we're going, you know? And do whatever you want to her after. Just give me some peace first. It's, you know, I don't know. That was not a good argument. And so here we are. But I'm in law school as well. I'm trying to be a lawyer. Yeah, that's why I'm here. So it's not going well. You know, I'm not going to be the lawyer you want to call. If I show up, if you get a lawyer appointed to, and I show up, you're fucked. Like, you're probably going to jail. Sorry. You might not have even done it, honestly. Just fall asleep during the trial. Yeah, it's not gonna be good. I'm trying though. I'm trying at least. I got hacked recently on Facebook, and that was I got a little pissed off by it, honestly. The message the guy did, it was like, you know, it wasn't like one of those like Nigerian prince scams or something like that. It was actually like pretty well. He used Grammarly, he punctuated everything right, you know, like believable. The whole story was that, you know, I'd gotten cancer and I was having trouble affording the bills. And, you know, hey, you know, we've been friends for a while. If you could just donate $5, that would be great. And I give the guy props, actually. I'm not mad about that. You know, it was a believable story. I got pissed off because I found out when I got back on my account, he sent this out to like 5,000 people and not one of these fuckers donated to the cause. You know? My own dad even wrote back, he's like, hope you feel better. And it's just like, all right. Joke's on him, he's going to a home. It's, yeah, my folks are getting older too. I can tell because like we used to be able to joke about sending them to a home, and now they just take it as a threat. So, it's, yeah, I'd like to get my shit together. I'd like to get a family or something like that. I think adoption's a cool option for a family. Yeah, guys, where you at? That's all you got, right? Like, yeah, just like you got the thing, you know. So, but adoption's cool. I think it's a neat philosophy. Just you know, you get a kid out of a home, right? It's cool. It's the only situation where a white couple can have a black kid and they both still trust each other. I'm into recycling a lot too. That's good, you know, right? It's like a whole human life, right? You know, fuck your cans. You know, it's just I can go like I can start a diesel fire and strangle a dolphin and I'd still have a carbon footprint that's probably better than yours. You know, the whole human life. Greta Thunberg can go suck a vegan dick. You know. But yeah, no, it's closest I got right now is a dog, and it's tough. I like him; he's a good dog and everything. He's just getting older, and it's tough watching him do that. Yeah, I don't know how old they got him from a shelter. They just kind of guess, you know. And they're just like, how old do you want him to be? You know, it's just. But he's getting gray in the muzzle. You know, I can tell he's starting to get a little old and stuff. The one thing I can tell mostly about, you know, the reason why I can tell he's old, he's watching a lot more Fox News lately. And it's just, I don't know, it's a little strange. I come home from work and I just hear Hannity on the background. It's like, the libs are trying to ban the term good boy now. You know, it's calling the cops on all the black labs and telling the chihuahuas to go home. And it's just, yeah, you know, I don't know. I wish he'd age a little bit more gracefully. I think he was at the Capitol on January 6th, honestly. I think he was there. I don't know, I can't prove it, but he, you know, won't tell me where it was. I don't ask my dog questions either, too. That's one thing I'm really strict on. I don't ask him questions because I am scared he will reply one day. And I know some people think that'd be cute, but it's kind of terrifying. You know, like your dog just suddenly just, you know, you're like, who is a good boy? And he's like, I am. And then just doesn't say anything else. Like, that's a terrifying thought, you know? But yeah, trying to diversify the house a bit more. I was looking at getting a cat. You know, and guys showing me around to the different cats and everything, and he's like, we got a real popular breed here, it's called a Maine Coon. And I was like, all right, cool, yeah, I believe you, I believe it's a popular breed and all, but I mean, you know, what am I supposed to do if I like this cat? You know, like I can't go around walking around talking about how proud I am to own a Maine Coon. You know, that's not it's not gonna go well. There's a monkey that lives on my porch, and I've had a tough time explaining that one already. And I think the cat's just gonna start raising some flags for some people. Just jokes. I got one more here. Talking to my friend about living in the Miami area. I know global warming is a big concern for a lot of people here, and I get it. This place could be underwater soon, and it's a scary thought, right? I mean, where are we gonna go? We're Floridians. We don't fit anywhere. But I think we're gonna be all right. Overall, I think we're gonna do good. It's a pretty resilient city overall. Looking at the demographics, I mean, most of the people that live here swam to get here in the first place. Been around most of the women here, and I know most of you are gonna float. You don't like it, but it's true. Traffic sucked already. I think we do better with boats, honestly. Boats are kind of fun, more I-95 shit and stuff. So, but Raul's giving me a light there, so I'm gonna let you guys go for the night. I appreciate you guys.